Next program is write an ALP to transfer a block of 5 data from the source location to destination location. That is a comment. First line is a comment. We wrote with starting with a semicolon. So program start from second line. Give us some space in the beginning. Area. Name of the area is data transfer. So it is of code type, and since it is code, it is a read only. Next line and export space underscore underscore main. Fourth line is underscore underscore main. Then labels should not start with any space, so don't give any space in the beginning of the fourth line. Next fifth line you have to leave some space and write ldr r naught is equal to should be there. So if you write is equal to, then it will load that r naught with value 10000000. This is the source address where you have to give the some data here. Then destination is load r1 with the destination address. Destination address is 0x10000040. Then move r2 is equal to hash 5, that is we are moving immediate data of 5 to register r2. So since we are transferring a 5 data, you have to load 5. Suppose if they ask to transfer 10 data, you have to give decimal 10 here. Move r2 hash 10. So next is label, so leave don't leave any space. So next is load r3 the content of address present in r0. So r0 is loaded with the source address. You can see here this address content will be loaded to r3. After that r0 will be incremented by 4. Okay, first load r3 with the address specified by r0. In r0 we have this source address. In the source address 132 data is there, that is taken to r3. After transfer then r0 will be incremented by 4 because it should go to next byte, next 32-bit data. So next 32-bit means 4 bytes. So you have to increment r0 by 4. After that store this r3 content into address specified by r1. So in r3 in the previous instruction we loaded the first data from the source location. The same data is there in r3. The data will be moved to address specified by r1. So in r1 we have destination address, so that from r3 the first data will be moved to this location 40 10000040. After that again r1 also incremented by 4 because next 32-bit data should be stored to next 32-bit location. Okay, so after that we have, since we transferred one data, you have to decrement the counter, which is we used r2 as a counter to keep track of how many data is transferred. So sub r2 comma r2 comma 1. So r2 is the destination as destination. So this is r2 is equal to r2 minus 1. Okay, sub s means r2 is equal to r2 my hash 1 means you are decrementing by 1. So after that it is saving the flag. S is actually save the flag. Once once r2 becomes 0, that time z flag is 1. If the flag until that z flag is not equal to 1, so branch, if branch to label repeat, branch to label repeat if z flag is not equal to 1. So first time we transfer, this becomes 4. Next it will fetch next data, so it will go back to repeat. So next in the previous instruction it is already r0 is already incremented by 4. So next it is going to take load r3 r0 plus previously incremented by 4. So it will fetch the next data, 32-bit data to r3. Again from r3 it will store to previous r1 plus 4. So it is again destination also incremented by 4 bytes, and the answer will be moved to destination location. Again subtract r2 by 1. So this is going to repeat 5 times. After the last transfer the r2 becomes 0. Once r2 becomes 0, z flag is equal to 1. So only if it is not equal it will go to repeat, else now it is going to stop. So align is a you can use, if you don't use align it will give some warning. I will show you compilation. Now I'm going to compile this, rebuild this target. So build target, it is giving some warning. Okay, it is giving some warning that is added 2 bytes of padding at address 0x1016. So if you want to avoid this error, you can just add one align, automatically the data are going to align. Okay, so if you can give align one extra instruction, it is So then you are not going to get any warnings. That is option, even with warnings also it will work. So after that, now the execution starts. Now we'll start debugging. Press this button. Now debug started. Now I first in the source location I have to give some data. Okay. So once you start debugging, it's going to the startup file. So line number 131, where it is going to load R0 with the address of underscore main of our program. So that will be coming to R1 R0. After that, jump to R0 address, branch to this R0 address. That means it will come to our program now. So it is coming to underscore main of our program. Now load R0 with the address of 0x1000000. Okay, R0 is loaded with this address. You can see R0 is loaded with that value. See, R0 is loaded with 100000. After that, we are before transfer we should give some values to this. So I'm right clicking here. Okay, by default character will be there. Now I clicked int here. Okay, int or long, anyone you can click. Now I am modifying this data. Right click this, modify data set 1000. So here you can give just 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5. I am typing decimal values. Automatically it will convert it into hexadecimal and it will store there. If you give 111111, then you have to give 0x111181s, comma 0x82s, comma 0x83s, like that you can give. You can give any value. If you want hexadecimal value only, in the beginning you have to put 0x that value, comma 0x that value. So here for simplification I'm giving 1 2 3 4 5. So you can see here 1 is there, here 2 is there, here 3 is there, here 4 is there, here 5 is there. All upper bytes are 0. If you want all these 111, then 8 times 1 you have to there. You have to click 0x1111 8 times. So now a simple data I have given 1 2 3 4 5. Now it should be transferred to destination. This is destination also available here only. If you don't have, you can click one more view memory window 2. So in the memory window 2, we can have one more address you can type there, and I will show you. In the memory window I will click 40 at the end. So if you enter, you can see starting value is 40 and value is 0, or you can go to memory window 1 only. So you can see first location is 10000000. So this is next location is 4, next is 8, like that. It will increment 444 bytes. So here it is 1020. You can adjust, you can drag this. Okay, you can drag this, you can adjust to suitable position so that 1 4 should come in the downwards. See here coming 0, this is 20, this is 40, this is 60. So these 1 2 3 4 5 should transfer to this location 40, 44, 48, 4C, and 4 after 4C we have next number digit. Okay, so now I'll execute step by step. Now you can see this control is here, line number 6. Line number 6, you have a click F10 button. So load R1 with 0x10000040. That is the destination location address. So next move R2 is equal to 5. You can observe R2 is now 5. Next instruction is load R3 R0. Immediately you observe R0 value. R0 will be incremented to +4. Previously see here 1 followed by 7 zeros. After fetching the first data of 1, this 1 to R3, immediately this will be incremented by 4. See, 1 came here. Please here 1 came here in R3. Immediately R0 is also highlighted with blue color. That means it is incremented by 4. Similarly, from R3, move it to destination address, that is R1. R1 is destination address, which is 40. So once the data is red, okay, it is now it is coming in red color. You can observe here it is coming in red color. So now the data will be moved to 40th location. So I'm executing this. See, it came here in the 40th location, or you can see in the memory to window. So in the memory to window, starting address is 40. Okay, so in both sides it is coming here and here. So now first data is transferred. So decrement the value of R2. So R2 becomes 4 now. You can check Z flag. Z flag is not 1. Z flag is not 1, it is 0 now. So now branch if not equal to 1, go to branch to label repeat. So repeat is line number 8, so it will go back there. You can see the control here. So again it will load R3 with the address. What is the new value of address present in R0? You see, new value of address present in R0 is 10000004. So that value is here 0002. So that value will be loaded to R3, and again R0 will be incremented by 4. Now it became 8, from 4 it became 8, and the new value 002 is loaded to R3. Again from R3 it will loaded to destination, which is 44, last digit. So it is transferred here, second location. Similarly, then decrement once again R2, observe flag Z flag, it is 0 only. So if it is not equal to 1, go back. Again load the third value, again incremented by this, see 4. Again transfer, see third data is transferred. Next fourth data is transferred, observe here in the destination location 48. Even in memory to window also you can specify. We transferred 1, 2, 3, 4. So now after transfer of fifth data, okay, it is going to transfer now. Now it is going to do R2 minus R2 minus 1. So R2 is actually now 1. Now 1 actually becomes 0 now. Immediately Z flag you observe. Okay. Immediately Z flag you observe. See, Z is highlighted with 1. Only if it is not equal to 1, it will going to repeat. Now it will not go there. It will stop there only. So you can see the source location is all the data are red. Okay, red in color. That means the red is already, the data is read by instruction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 they are in red color, and destination location 40 it is loaded with some yellow color. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can open separate another memory window. Starting address is 40. Here also you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5 data are transferred. So like that you can verify your data. This is our data transfer without overlap. So because source and destination are both are in different locations.